It's new comic book release day. Let's see what I got. And welcome back to the Mod Squad. I am Kevin. It is new comic book release day. I didn't have anything last week, and I got a light week today. But let's see what I got, anyways. First off, we have Action Comics 1049. This is a story about how the fire of Algernon is within a child who is on War World, and Superman is going to teach this child how to harness that power because people from other worlds, other gods, are going to come looking for it. This book also has a story about Metallo being forced by Lex Luthor to do some things he don't want to do. Basically, he set up his sister for murder, so now Metallo has to do whatever Lex wants to make things right. This is it was an okay read. Not a whole lot of action in this book. It's one of those that's setting things up though. So I enjoy a good setup book. I believe that's what this is. And so that basically it's a good Superman story. Not the best, not the worst, just a good Superman continuation story. Then we have DC versus Vampires. This is the penultimate issue of the series, number 11 of 12. Everything's popping off now, man. I mean, the battle is raging in Metropolis. It's raging in Australia. The superhero humans are outsmarting the vampires at this point. The vampires that were heroes that are now evil. Um, but yeah, they're outsmarting them. It's coming to a head. So I'm not gonna give everything away in this issue. I almost did, but yeah, everything is coming to a head at this point. It's getting big battles, big battles, and lots of action in this book. Fun read, great art for what this is, for it being a sort of a horror book with the vampires. So I love the artwork. It matches the style. Great book. If I had to pick my favorite of the two this week, believe it or not, I'm going DC versus Vampires. This is going to be my favorite cover of the week and also my favorite story of the week for me. What did you guys pick up? What did you guys think of these books if you got them? Let me know what you got down in the comments below. A little bit of comic news. DC announced DC Dawn starting in January. There's going to be over 20 new books coming out. One in particular I'm excited about, Doom Patrol. I'm a fan of the series. They're getting a fourth series on HBO Max. I'm excited for this book to come out. It's going to be on my pull list for sure. I'm going to check it out. There's going to be a Green Lantern Hal Jordan book, followed by a Green Lantern John Stewart book as well. Those are going to be coming later in the year. There's a bunch of new teams joining new books, man. A whole bunch of refresh at DC. It's not like the New 52 or even Rebirth where they just restarted everything. This is more of a continuation. It's a refresh, not a restart. All the storylines are still going to continue. I'm excited. If you're a comic book fan in general or just a DC fan in general, you should be excited, which I am both. So head out to your local comic book shop, pick you up some comics. All right, guys, don't forget to check out Back to the Retro Review. That is the sister channel to the Mod Squad. The Mod Squad and Back to the Retro Review are on most major podcasting platforms. Back to the Retro Review is where I and some others review 80s and 90s movies. We review 80s and 90s movies, so go check that out. All right, I do believe that does it for this episode of the Mod Squad. So, you know, as always, keep on bamming, bammers.